So here's the system here. Been trying to do this YouTube video in between the cat deciding to harass me and everything else. So you can see the system developing here. They're expecting it to go along the coast and just skirt along the coast and go. But problem is, you got this system here coming down tomorrow that's going to push out. Here's the system that's coming down Wednesday. It's going to develop and drop a lot of severe weather. Some of the models show it go very far south, up through Dixie Alley here. These, it's going to be a significant tornado outbreak Wednesday, more than likely. This storm could track further north, but right now it's kind of got a track right up through here. And this area here is about where it's going to get hit the hardest. Illinois, Iowa, Missouri, Indiana, southwest Kentucky, and then push for these. The problem is this system here is very strong, and the way the jet stream is and the boundaries are, this is going to push down. That's going to squeeze this system. This system might just decide to stay more towards the water and go. Some of the tracks right now it's showing on this system, it could go to the northeast, but some of the models have shown it just going out and then north. Some have shown it going out here in the water and then hooking back towards the west and then going east on a northerly track. I think it's honestly going to be somewhere between a north track and a west track, but more or less north. But that all depends on what this system does here, how far south it comes, how these other boundaries come together. This whole thing could just totally dissipate and just be nothing but a short-term rainmaker along the course. New Orleans and Houston are definitely getting the targets there for what's going to get hit. Gulf temps, the water's plenty warm for development if they can spend the time out there, depending on how fast the system goes. But if it stays down here and it slows down, it tries to build and goes north and just kind of stays out in the water more, that's going to be bad. It just depends on where the center is at right here in this low pressure, and where that's, if that center and it develops into an actual system and it's able to get into open water and develop, that's what would be bad. So we won't know more for 24 to 48 hours on this whole thing here. Key points here, just wanted to go over this map here. This is the area they're showing flooding, pretty much from Houston to New Orleans. They're expecting flooding. They're not really talking rainfall rates yet. You know, I've seen some reports of 5 to 10 inches, which isn't good, but it ain't bad. But you can see that even on this report here, where the flooding goes all the way up almost to the Oklahoma line, and it's showing flooding up here. Problem is, this area here has already seen a lot of flooding, and I'll provide a map on that flooding there. So we'll know more in the next day or two on this whole thing.